the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Please hit that like button on your way in the building. It is time to put in some work today. It's time to understand our opponent. It's time to look at the film for the last game to see where we, messed up at. Where was our opportunity in that game? So we're going to break down the Miami Dolphins Buffalo Bills film. Try to see if we can see some opportunities and see some things that we need to correct. But before we do, just know that this stream is being brought to you by Mojo Sports. It is the player stock market. If you are in New Jersey, you have an opportunity to invest right now in Mojo Sports. The link is in the description of the video. Make sure that you download it. Supporting our sponsors is supporting the channel. Whether you believe the player stock is going to go up, down, all around, whatever you believe, Mojo Sports, take advantage of it. If you're not in Jersey, you can't invest yet, but you can still download the app. And I encourage everyone who is subscribed to TDPHINSTALK to still download the app. And you don't have to make a deposit because you're not in New Jersey and it hasn't spread yet. One day it will, but you don't have to make any deposit or do anything, but you at least get to play with the app, look at the stock market for the players, the up, the downs, all of that. All right. So by doing that, it's definitely supporting the channel. So I encourage everyone, go download it now. Thank you all for your support. Listen, I didn't go live yesterday. Be honest with y'all. Man, your boy was burnt out. Y'all, I didn't realize on Monday I streamed for 9 hours. I didn't realize on Monday that I streamed for 9 hours, man. My body aching. Well, I've been working out more lately and stuff, but my body's aching. Yesterday I was just worn, man. And I had to get all the stuff prepared for my Bleacher Report appearance. And those who went over to Bleacher Report and saw me live yesterday, thank y'all for your support. That was pretty fun. That was pretty dope. Got a lot of positive reception from that. Every time I go on Bleacher Report, it's pretty cool. And another thing, every time I go on Bleacher Report, my haters are mad, man. My haters are mad when I go on Bleacher Report. I don't know what it is, man. They just don't want to see me win, but they got to get used to it. My haters were mad. I don't know why every time I just don't get it. Every time I go on Bleacher Report, they are mad, man. They're like, how does he get blessed so much? How does he get blessed so much? Because I put in the work. And not only that, God blesses those who put in the work. Where is the Bleacher Report? Hey, Pete, you ain't seen it yet? You know what? Give you a little sneak peek. Let me see if y'all give me a second. Let me I'll do a screen share real quick and give y'all like 30 seconds on it. I guess some of y'all didn't even know I was on there. It's my third or fourth time on Bleacher Report. They hit me up as one of their contributors every time. They have like two of them, some other guys too, but I'm appreciative to be able to go on there and be blessed by them compensating me to come on. It's just, God is good. I'll just say that. Let me see. Let me pull up my Bleacher Report app. Let me share my screen. Share my screen with everyone. All right, present, share screen, window, bam, Bleacher Report. Yeah, let's go. What am I looking for? Why Dolphins will upset the Bills. Yeah, all you got to do is go on Bleacher Report, click on why Dolphins will upset the Bills, and it'll be titled TD Fans with the Z for them. Has 3 keys to give Miami fans hope for playoff. Watch the full show. All right. So there's the full show. It's about 33 and a half minutes. It was pretty dope, man. It was pretty dope. Will my haters be mad? I'm telling y'all don't understand. My haters be mad when I'm on Bleacher Report. Look at this. Why is this guy on Bleacher Report? Discredits the entire app. He doesn't know football. Good. And he's not even a Dolphins fan. Shaking my head. Man, my haters, boy. Let this be known. Us Dolphin fans don't want to see this clown up here. Yo, they were worse. Y'all should see. They were worse the first time I was on there. And the producers just laugh. They be like, you must be very polarizing. This guy is a clown trying to be a comedian. I thought I was the delusional Dolphin fan. He makes me look normal. I believe him. Let me see. Come on, I don't want to read the positive ones. I love messing with my haters. Come on, that's it. I agree, but didn't he constantly complain and discredit Tua all season? Oh man. Be a realist, CD. We have a lot of injuries. Whatever. I do believe TD is crazy. Oh, this clown made Bleacher Report notification. Oh man. Diehard Fins fan here. This guy is a massive troll. I'm a diehard too. I think we win. Gotta use so no. Oh man. All right. But yeah, man, y'all can go check it out. It's on there. It's on Bleacher Report. All right. So listen, man, I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying myself. Again, thank God I'm just blessed. Pete, I see you in here. Congratulations, TD. Keep doing what you're doing. 2-9 and 2-ears in their feelings about your takes. That's all it is, man. Um, and I'm listen, I'm gonna always be the honest guy. I'm gonna always be the one that's keeping it 100 in this community, not being a fanboy of players, not geeking out over all the players. I'm always keep it 1,000 and tell the truth about what I see and what I think, whether that be the quarterback or whoever it may be. I wasn't always that way though. I wasn't always that way. I used to, man, with Tannehill, I used to geek out so much and he couldn't do any wrong. You talk about Tannehill. I was a Ryaneer or Ryan Tannehill or whatever you want to call it. I was a Ryaneer, but I learned my lesson. And I learned at that point to stop fanboying and keep it 100 and hold players accountable. And that started with Tua Tagovailoa. I mean, it ain't his fault. I just had to keep it a buck, you know. Zach with the donation. I see some of y'all sending some donations through. Yo, TD, I went to Casablanca on the Miami River. Okay, after the Sunday game, was really good, man. It was cool seeing the boats pass by though. So you took my recommendation. That's I always recommend stuff to people. They don't take it. I'm glad to hear somebody take my recommendation. Yeah, it's a pretty dope spot, man. Casablanca, you Miami River, outside, especially if you went Sunday, it was a nice, beautiful day, wouldn't it? It had to be a nice, beautiful day. The boats coming through, the big yachts, small yachts, all that good stuff, man. And that's what's up, man. I'm glad you had a good time. I know the food was good. I should have told you what to order too, like the stuffed lobster. The stuffing stuff on the lobster itself is like crazy good. I should have told you what to have, but hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope the food was good. But the scene and the ambiance is phenomenal. I don't know if you got to see the stadium behind you, but that's the baseball stadium up the river. And if in where it was coming from, right around the corner is like the Heat Stadium. So that's what's up, man. I'm glad you went to Casablanca, man. I mean, I try to go there a lot. Like every time I go down, not every time, but every other time I go down, me and the wife usually have a date night at Casablanca. So the prices ain't, it costs, but it ain't crazy cost. It's up there, but it ain't up. You know what I'm saying. All right, TD, you back on the Tua train? I always been on the Tua train. It's just that I'm honest on that train. When I'm on that boy, choo, man, we going slow. And sometimes choo, boy, we high speed. Hey, listen. Now, do I believe in his long-term success in the NFL? No. But I support my quarterback. But I'm always be honest about him. I'm always talk about him. Whether it's good or bad, that's his business. Whatever he give is what I give. All right? Don't hop on the train now. I made the train. You get out of here. Listen, here's the truth. My haters are mad because I can't be canceled. My haters are mad because nothing gets to me. Well, that's not true. The only thing that gets to me is the fact that nothing gets to me. I am a free person. I get to do what I want when I want. Now, that always has benefits or consequences, but I get to make that decision of what I want to live with. Everybody in this world can't say that. 95% of the people in this world can't say that. And this ain't no stunt session, but I don't answer to nobody. Nobody can tell me, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed to believe this, and you're not allowed to believe that, you're not allowed to say this, and you're not allowed to say that. I'm owned by no one. No one but my creator. I'm free. Pete said you live in your mom's basement though, TD, LOL. But I don't pay no rent. I don't pay no rent in her basement. Oh man. I'm gonna start telling people that. So what? What's wrong with me living in my mama's basement? me and my wife and my 7 kids. in my mama basement. Hey man, listen. Now y'all know I don't live in my mama basement, but still, even if I did, and you know, this is why I'm free. It ain't none of my business what other people think about me. That's why they mad at me, because they can't get to me. I don't mind. I would proudly. So I live in my mama basement. And do they have basements in Florida, by the way? I'm just curious. Do they? I don't know. Do they have basements in Florida? I don't know. I mean, my mama ain't even got no basement. I mean, we in South Florida, but do they got basements in Florida? I don't know. I'm just thinking like maybe in North Florida. I don't know. I don't even think they do. Y'all saying no. Okay, well, they don't. Well, I live in her attic. We got attics, baby. We got attics. I live in my mama attic, okay? I'm streaming from the attic. All right. But you can't bother me. You can't bother me, all right? Listen, man. You on your mama couch. Well, you know, when I go down there for training camp, I still don't be in the couch. I got a room I sleep in. I had 2 areas I like sleeping in my mama house. He definitely doesn't live in his mama basement. But again, I'm about to move on. But the point of the matter is, even if I did, I would feel no shame. It wouldn't bother me. Because if I did, that means my life circumstances require me to do so for whatever reason. Like, people love trying to get at people in their life circumstance. Y'all got to stop caring about what other people think about you and step out there and be great. Be you. Be great. Don't worry about what anybody else think. Half of y'all holding back your dreams because you're worried about what other people will think or how you'll look pursuing them. How you'll look pursuing them. It's crazy. It is crazy. I mean, you look at YouTube. I remember there was a time where somebody do YouTube, you laugh at them. You know the best joke. This is the best one for me, and then I'll move on. This is the best joke that people try to use. Bro, get a real job. When people say that to me, first of all, they don't know anything about me. They don't know where my resources, revenue, and everything comes from, right? Without YouTube. But when they say stuff like get a real job, first of all, I had one in corporate America in management, making very good money, by the way. But I answered to somebody, and that was my reality, and I hated it. And I wanted to change that. So what did I do? Pursue different business ventures. Some failed and some got me out of there. And now I look at myself today, and believe it or not, the small itty bitty social media empire that I've built from day one exceeds other revenue sources for me. Would have never thought, didn't even start it to try to. Would have never thought it. So when people say get a real job, why would I go back into the workforce to make less and do more and then answer to somebody? It kills me when people say that, and I tell them, get a dream, get an aspiration. And while you're working that job, pursue it so that you can get off of it eventually. It kills me when people say that. And not that it gets to me, but it kills me because I think the mentality that they have is like, wow, 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 wow. I also do life coaching, something most of y'all may have not have known about. I also do life coaching with individuals. It's the first time I'm probably telling y'all this because I usually don't mix certain things with this because my haters are out there and I don't want them to interfere with any of certain other things. But there's a lot of things. And that's why in life coaching, I try to drop little nuggets that are in my head on this show sometimes. And that was one of them. So, not being sexist or anything, but you young men out there, grown men and old men, I'm about to turn 38 tomorrow. I'm about to turn 38. A lot of y'all younger than me, a lot of y'all my age, a lot of y'all older. Get a dream and get an aspiration and start scheming towards it. I don't know if I'll drop my life coach information, but just hit me up on Instagram if you ever want to talk about your life. And maybe I have some ideas that could help streamline you into a different direction to maybe make things easier in your life or pursue things. I try to motivate, I try to inspire, and I try to help create solutions for others. So, spoken like a true salesperson. Yeah, that's my background. That's another thing. If you in a lot of things in life, you want to if you can get some sales experience, it'll go huge. Selling is everything. I sell myself every day. I sell myself every day. But he's right. Whoever wrote that, spoken like a true salesperson. I was a manager of a whole entire sales department, getting agents to move their numbers and sell better, teaching them how to sell. Um, so yeah, that is a massive tool in today's society. Um, but yeah, anyway, TD, not gonna lie, you are a good speaker. Thanks, man. I've been thinking about putting some seminar things together and start, hitting the road and doing certain speaking engagements and conferences. But I think I'll start preparing for it and let it be later in my life, but have it ready. TD, you use Just for Men? No, I don't. I've heard of that before. What does that do? I think that's something with your hair or something like that. Just for Men. You have to fill me in on what it is. I know I've heard of it before. It's either clippers or hair gel, or I don't know. It's something with hair products. I think. I've heard of it before though. Hair dye. No, I don't use dye. I've never used dye. I'm graying a little bit. You probably can't tell, but not up here. But up in here, I will have some grays. I don't use any dye though. This is just all natural me. But yeah. So it's dye. It's not hair care product. No, I'll never use dye. I don't think I'll ever use dye. The barber, sometimes I've seen them one time try to put this like stuff on, like, get out for me. If I gray up, it is what it is. I mean, that's another. It goes back to ain't none of my business what other people think about me. It goes back to me. Living yourself. Is hair dye to mask the salt and pepper action. I like salt and pepper on my steak, and I'm a juicy steak. So, but no, I don't use Just for Men. I mean, I don't know. I didn't have gray hair until Marino retired. Well, my grays start peeking out with these 2 years, man. Hey, I guess they do get to me. These 2 years be having my gray. I'm like, man, they coming. Oh. But I'm about to turn 38 though. I'm about to turn 38 tomorrow. 38 years old, man. God is good. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Your hairstyle is like tools. Well, I just cut it in half whenever I went to the barber last week. I had him cut it down halfway. So Anyway, man, let's get into it. All right. Let me read some of these super chats and then we'll keep going. Um, man, I'm glad the homie went to Casablanca. Would you trade for Fields if Bears choose to draft a QB? Doubt it happens. Fields legit runner. I want to see a little more in his passing game. Let me ask you a question. Who's the better passer, Lamar or Fields? I'm asking y'all because I haven't really studied Fields. I always tell y'all I don't know much about this person, that person. So if Fields is a better passer than Lamar, then heck yeah, don't give me Fields. He got that electric power in his legs too. So if he a better passer, yeah, I want him. But never mind, all y'all saying Lamar. Then no. If you ain't a better passer than Lamar, then no. I don't need a running back. You got to be able to at least at a minimum pass, even if it ain't always accurate. You got to be able to pass at least solid, you know? We ain't asking you to be like the GOAT Tua, and be the most accurate quarterback in the NFL, But you got to at least be able to pass, solidly, So hit that like button, by the way. You got 300 people in here, only 90 likes. Let's hit the channel out. Thank y'all. Jose said, I saw you on Bleacher Report. Big moves, man. I read through the comments, man, and the haters were all over the place. Hey, that's what they do. But Bleacher Report keep calling. Hey, man, can you come on this time, man? We love your work. Can you please come back? You're polarizing, man. You get people worked up. You get the comment section going. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. And my haters just hate it. But I got a lot of people who support me. Y'all make me. Do you get that? You make me. You make me. My humility, straight up, you make me. I put hard work in, and I work very hard, but your support is everything. This is why I tell y'all, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. Y'all rock with me. You rock with me. Thank y'all. If you didn't rock with me, I would be nothing. I'd still be confident in doing what I do. But it was destined anyway. And this is just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning. Shout out to the homie Miami Sports Podcast. Listen, y'all do me a favor. Me and the homie was just chatting before I went live. Y'all see Miami Sports Podcast. The homie is starting up his own work. He out of Miami. Y'all go show him some love and support. Subscribe to his channel when he drop that content. You judge it. If you love it, stay. If you don't, you do you. But I want to give a homie a shout out. Young man going ahead and starting his own endeavors, and I'm always for that, man. 100 to you, bro. Salute to you. Y'all see him in the comment section. Click on his avatar. Subscribe to his channel. He's starting up fresh, baby. Let's go. All right, y'all finna get rolling. I just want to hit these last few super chats because we're going to do this film with Buffalo. Big game record. Skyler, 1-0. Tua, 0-6, man. I'm tired of talking about Tua. Tua done went through a rough patch, man. A rough patch. The kid, man. All right, I gotta pause and say this. See, this is where the true deep down in my spirit, in my soul, I want the kid to do good. Like, there's a piece of me that do want Tua to come out, light it up, and just be a franchise quarterback. Even though I say he'd probably be fooling us, but I still want to see this kid succeed. I'm always be honest of what he do and what I believe, but I want to see him succeed. It's just, gosh, it's just hard to believe, especially when you've seen what you've seen in the last 3 years. But it's still, like, deep down, I still hold out hope that he could do something miraculous and actually become that dude. But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We'll see how his career turns out. They tell you get a real job, but they glued to your set. Hey, good point. Good point. Man, TD, I just opened up my own business at 26. Yeah. I felt the same way about having to answer to someone. I don't always agree with your take, but I definitely can't hate on your grind. Keep it up, bro. Salute to you, Jose. And let me know, even if you don't want to put it on here, DM me, bro. What type of business you got? If we can shout it out and get you more traffic, let me know. Definitely want to big up you, bro. You also got to create networks, y'all. I mean, if you got a business or you starting something, create networks. It'll be my pleasure to let people know about your business. It'll be my pleasure. And Jose, and listen, see, and this could be, it's so many businesses out there. It could be a business. People charge people to let people know about their business. And if you're on this channel, you subscribed and you got a business, hit me up. I'll shout you out for free. I'll shout you out for free. Go on Instagram. Hey, this is my business. This is the link. I'll shout you out for free. People don't realize that is a business. People charge to shout out businesses. This stream is being brought to you by Mojo Sports, ladies and gentlemen. Another stream is being brought to you by Prospects. Another stream is being brought to you by BetUS. Another stream is being brought to you by In the AM T-shirts. Another stream being brought to you by this company, that company, that company. People pay to get the word out about their brand and their business. So hit me up. I'll shout you out free. And thank you for the sponsors. Oh man. If Miami fires Boyer, who do you think replaces him? Hate to be short, homie, but I have no idea. You never know. You gotta look at, man. You gotta see who Boyer get. Man, I don't know. I see. I'm gonna be honest. Answering a question about this offseason is so guessing because I still believe that they may go get a new quarterback. I still believe that they could get a new coach. I still believe that, like, I'm telling y'all, even if these things don't happen, I don't think it's going to happen, but all these things are still on the table. I mean, I don't know. The only thing I know is Gesicki ain't going to be back. That's it. Do you think Boyer is being unfairly scapegoated? The defense hasn't played that poorly over the last month. Tua is the reason we finished 1-5. Well, I ain't gonna say. Yeah, he's unfairly being scapegoated. But here's the thing with Boyer. Here's my opinion. Okay, it's just an opinion. Boyer was never the guy anyway. It was Flores D. He inherited, is left over. They were going to do what they were doing anyway. They play better as of late, which is good, but that's what you expected anyway. That's not Boyer got him playing good. Flores left his D intact. That's why you wonder why they struggle so much. But you also do have the injuries. We're not going to sit here and trip like we don't. But we still don't have an organic pass rush. If we send 4, we can't get there. That's why we always got 5 on the line. That's why we always commit the 2 edges, the outside linebackers in the system, the 3-4, the 2 edges. That's why we commit them to the line instead of one of them being a flex, helping out in coverage with the nickel or the running back. And Boyer was just retained to have the same message of Flores. He's not a McDaniel guy. So I'm just telling y'all, don't be fooled if he is replaced. You ain't holding nobody accountable. This defense is where all the injuries came from. Now, don't get me wrong, the offensive line has had injuries, but the defense secondary had more injuries than anybody. At least those O-line injuries were in and out, in and out, in and out. The defense out for the season. So, and Tua's not the reason we're 1-5. After watching much of the film, except Buffalo, I've seen all the film now. I didn't see the 49ers film until T. Rich basically made us see it the other night because he was trying to prove a point and was wrong. I don't know if most of y'all caught that stream. So I saw the 49ers. I saw the Chargers. We all saw Green Bay, but I still ain't seen this Buffalo film we about to go over. I still ain't seen it. I made it a point, to a bad month, I don't want to see none of this film. I just saw the Chargers film. I looked at the Chargers film to see if they were right about McDaniel stopped running the ball and didn't make adjustments, and they were wrong. He actually was trying to run the ball. He actually did make adjustments. Everybody always got these Sunday night analytics of why did we do this and why did we do that, and then when I go watch the film, you're actually wrong. We were trying to. So this will be my first time watching this Buffalo film. But what I'll tell you from watching all the film so far, Tua he's part of the reason, but he's not the full reason we're 1-5. As I'm watching this film, I'm starting to realize it's not so much of Tua, it's more of Mike McDaniel. And let me explain why just briefly. Teams have figured out our offense. I wouldn't have never realized this until I saw the Skyler film. Teams have just figured out our offense. This is why I tell people, oh, well, Tua play, we would have put up points. Man, go look at the film of the Jets versus Skyler. The Jets were just all over everything we ran. The Jets were straight up all over everything we ran. Tua wouldn't have been no different. But you got to go watch that stream I did to understand, because it's too long to explain. We ran the same RP that, yeah, and those who watched the stream that night, y'all know what I'm talking about. Every game we run one specific play 30% of the time. 3 out of every 10 plays, there's one play that we run. One play that we run 3 out of every play, out of every 10 plays. It's the same play over and over and over. One play we run in most games 30% of the time. And the Jets are the only ones who literally guarded it to perfection. Shut it down to perfection. And this is why I say, even if Tua would have played, it wouldn't have been no different. Matter of fact, we might have had some turnovers. I just got to tell you. All that, why Skyler keep pump faking? We saw why on film. He was doing right what Tua would do, but he said nope. And you saw where they were baiting him. You saw where they were trying to get him to throw it so they could get him. Jets were all over it. They knew exactly what to do versus that specific one play. That one specific play that we run 30% of the time. Knew exactly what to do. But it's interesting to me. And when we're watching this Buffalo film, I'm going to see how many times we did it in this game too. And we probably did it a lot. We'll see. We'll check it out. But again, this is why I actually feel more confident in Skyler. I thought he did a very good job taking what they gave him. So we'll see. What was that? Give me 1 second. Let me put this up. Hey, share screen. Got it. All right. Let me see if we got any more donations before we start. I'm your first subscriber, bro. I just subscribed to Miami Sports Podcast. That's what's up. Sky is the limit. Went over and subscribed, man. Give me a second. Make sure we ain't got no more donations. Don't want to miss people hard-earned money. All right, cool. Y'all ready to get into this? Happy birthday, TD. Not yet. Tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, here we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right, so what do y'all want to? I always defer to y'all. What do y'all want to see in this Buffalo film study? I know y'all want to make it about Tua. Do you want to look at the run game? Do you want to look at the pass game? Do you want to just look at every play of the game? Do you want to go offense, go defense, every play of the game? Y'all let me know in the comment section, and we'll pinpoint it. Because we could do the whole game, but is there a specific offense? Miami offense number one. I wish. All right. First play of the game. This one already looks beautiful. Got a wall sealed. Got a hole. Fullback going through to take on the one-on-one. All you got to do is follow your block. Bam. Seals them. Cut through. Nice. Good run execution. Buffalo putting 4 on the line. Cover 2, man-to-man coverage. They ready to bump and run. Another nice run. I want you to keep paying attention to their secondary and how they're playing, okay, in this game. All right, we got more. Look at that. So let's back this up real quick. This is pre-snap. You got man coverage on this. As you see, they're following the motion guy. Tyreek is at the line. He looked like he's going to get jammed right away. Buffalo here for it. Look at the defender at the bottom of the screen by the Buffalo legs, pointing out who got who. They're running a man concept with single high here, and they're loading the box. They're basically saying, wide receivers, we're going to jam you, try to beat us. Pause. So Waddle coming on the cross to free Tyreek, obviously. Waddle's the one that's getting jammed. Number 7 is following Tyreek out. We got a man concept. Tua looking. They fake the handoff. That slant ain't there. It's just tight coverage. Number 7 is in good position just in case Tyreek goes deep or if he takes the out. And that's what you have. Tua, man in his face. Nobody in it. See, once again, same play. I'm tripping. The first throwing play is the same play we always run. Waddle taking the slant, Tyreek on the little wheel, and the tight end slip out. We just do it in so many different formations. Y'all see that? So right now I could tell you what the read needs to be, especially with a defender in his face, trying to flip it to the running back in the flat. And that's what he does. Good job, Tua, but bad ball placement. But, I can't sit here and put that solely on him. It's hard. You're trying to get the ball around a defender. That's tough. But teams have figured us out. Man coverage. That slant ain't there. That wheel route. This is why I tell y'all I don't care about Tua stats. All early season, teams were running zone against this, and we had the wide open slant crosser going up the field for 60-yard touchdowns, getting 20-yard gains. That's just dumb on the defense. Lucky us. But when the defense actually play this play and know what to look for, we are trash. We're back to the Flores days on offense. Oh, he actually caught it. I thought it was, he made a heck of a play because that was bad ball placement, and he still caught it. Look at this tight end. Terrible ball placement. Oh, juggled it. Couldn't do nothing. Buffalo, they played it just like the Jets played it against Skyler, y'all. Same way. Same way the Jets played that against Skyler. They were all over it. They didn't run zone versus it. Next play, passing. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Cover 2, we got deep, man-to-man coverage, no cushion. They don't want you comfortable receivers. Pause. They gave him free release and went into a zone. Got that already situated. Back to pass, Tua looking to the right. As of right now, nothing is open because it's tight coverage. They went into a zone, but they matched it. Look at this. They playing that tight zone. They running with you, but they are in zone. Don't be fooled right now. They are. They running with you. Nobody open. Pump fake. Can't throw it where he wanted. Over by the 40-yard line in the at the top of the screen. So I think Tyreek couldn't throw it. He pump fake. Nope, the linebacker right in the path. Can't do it. That was the first read. Now he looking at the go route. Got a seam there. I don't know if he going to get it in there because that'll take a lot of arm strength to bullet it because you can't float it up because that safety will close. And he floats it up, throws it away. Now, if he had arm strength, Herbert and all them, they could bullet that ball in there on that side. Watch right here. Once Tua saw that separation, guys with that ultimate arm strength, they're going to put that ball at about the 43-yard line, tight, bang, and he'll get hit out of bounds, but huge gain. But look at this, y'all. We cut off half the field, by the way. On the other side of the field, you had a few options, but it doesn't matter because we're a 2-3 read team max. We cut off half the field. We're not going through any progressions. We threw the ball away when we weren't under pressure. This is the frustrating part. We always talk about he does read progressions. Then tell me why his first read wasn't there. The second read, he didn't want to take a shot, and he threw the ball away and ain't under no pressure. This is where you're supposed to come back left, and guess what? You got a few options you might be able to select. Am I wrong, y'all? We just threw the ball away and ain't under no pressure. And we talk about we go through reads, right? Can we get to our third read right here since you got great protection? Turn around and make an option between Sherfield and the flat. Make a decision between Sherfield and the guy in the flat. Donald said, I love all the Tua haters. Well, Donald, why don't you explain this play to us? Why don't you explain this play to us? Why are we not going through our reads? No pressure. That's the only thing that bothers me with this is the fact that the O-line did very well. Look at the O-line. Look at the O-line, y'all. Pause. You got a clean pocket. Double on at the top. The guy coming around the edge on Armstead is so wide. And we throw the ball away. Somebody said the right decision. So you mean to tell me if he would have looked back to the left and fired to one of those guys and completed it and we got a first down, that wouldn't have been the right decision? I don't get what you're talking about, right decision. That's just panic. First read ain't there, second read, throw it away. That's just panic. I'm not sure about that. Right read. Right play. All right. Let's go to the next drive because we punt the ball here. So from the beginning of the game, we stalled. Let me pause real quick. We got another donation. Said, this is why people shouldn't kill Skyler. At least he goes through progressions. I agree. And Skyler got work to do. He raw. But I agree with you. Here's a run play, pistol, handoff, nice hole up the middle. Man, that interior work is looking real good. That interior work is real good. Next play, run up the middle, no gain. Next one, run up the middle, first yard, first down. Now we got a nice pass here. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. We got man coverage, but now the corner is backing out, giving cushion on Tyreek. They haven't been doing that, but now they are. They wanted a false start. Oh, well, I guess they got a false start. I was on the wrong play. One in motion, fakes the handoff, pause right here. Oh my gosh, we got to look at this play. This is very interesting. See, teams have figured us out, and this is what we're going to have to do a lot of. And people got mad. Skylar just kept checking down. Teach, TD, teach. Skylar kept checking down. This is why you check down. This is what the Jets was doing. This is what Buffalo did. Look at how they covered a deep pass with the deep guys. You see those two guys going deep, full speed? Look at the coverage out there. Look at the coverage deep. This is what we done seen for a few weeks now. They not giving you anything deep. Great job by Tua recognizing that and hitting the guy in the flat right away. The check down is the best option here. And one-on-one break, miss a tackle, 20-yard gain. 20-yard gain. This is why you check it down when you get coverage like that. Next play. What do we have? Tight coverage in the slot. Cushion on the outside, but it's not Tyreek or Waddle, so they don't care. They're giving cushion. Single high. Fakes the handoff. Waddle coming across the middle in man coverage, but the safety is going to come downhill on that. Look at the safety, ready to come downhill to take away the middle. So what does Tua have when the safety is coming downhill? He got the dig on Sherfield at the bottom of the screen. I don't like how Sherfield came out that block. Took him too long. But again, ball had to been thrown. The ball should have been thrown on this one, honestly. If you know the route, Tua throws it early. Let's pay attention to Sherfield first. I just feel like that was sloppy coming out of the break. Like you had to slow down so much. But I got to give Buffalo some credit. They were just all over it. Oh, the quality is bad. I got to give Sherfield some credit. Buffalo some credit. They were all over that. Somebody said Waddle wide open. I don't know about that. Where's Waddle coming across the middle? That's not wide open. That ain't wide open to me. And it takes a perfect pass. And you know Tua will be sailing them to the back hip. Waddle is not wide open on this play. He went to the correct read. The problem is just great coverage. Tight coverage. These receivers ain't wide open like they were all season. We're going to have to go back and watch a Lions game and all that crap, man. All right, here we go again. Let me guess. Tyreek Hill is going to go on the wheel. Nope, this is different. Nice. I like this play. Let me see what this is. It's a nice little wrinkle to what they normally do. So they in zone. This is one of the first times they run in zone, and the reason why they sent the blitz. I see what's going on. Buffalo got caught on the blitz on this play. Tyreek identifies this is zone. And look, oh gosh, why this thing backed up like that? Oh, I can't stand these controls. Pause right there. Look at the blitz. They send in 5. He got so many options. He got the flat that's about to develop. Oh my gosh, can you stop jumping like that? Nice execution. Good ball placement by Tua on that play. Waddle coming across. And that's a product, once again, of the defense that was ran. A product of the defense that was ran. And yeah, I saw Armstead. Don't get me started on him. Very good execution, though, by Tua on that play. Very good job. Next play. Quick little hitter, out route. McDaniel dialing up plays because he knows what they're trying to do now. And good read right away from Tua, picking up the 5 yards. And that was on first down. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now look at the coverage now. Now look at the coverage. Man-to-man, bump and run. Now they back to what they do well. Buffalo. Play action. We throwing it to Tyreek in tight coverage. We going to throw it to Tyreek on the slant in tight coverage. Clean pocket. Couldn't hold on. Great defense. See, this is why I always tell y'all, you play tight coverage on this team, we're in trouble. And I'm consistent with it. This is what's happening to us. 3rd and 5. We're going to pause right there. Tua looking to the right. Look like he's going to take that Tyreek out route again, if that's an out. Yep. Hits him. They bracket him. He can't get the 1 yard. It's 4th and 1 coming up. Good for us. We ran the ball for the first down on 4th and 1. Listen, some of y'all, I know the running back wide open in the flat, but I mean, Tua's gonna always hit his first read if it's there, and even if it's tight coverage, he's gonna try to make that play. Second and 6, another handoff. Third and 6. Fakes the handoff. They got him. Now we got to go back and look at this, and I think we fumbled too. We got to look at this. First read. Get a better quality. All right, we're going to look at our first read on here. All right, Tua's going to go over to his first read, which is, I think that's, who is that? Waddle. You see how Waddle's slanting at the top of the screen like he's going inside? He's faking the inside, which they're already taking that away with the linebacker about to go in that lane. But he's not trying to go there. He's trying to bounce it back outside. But we're so stuck on the first read. Look at this. Now it's outside. Now we want to go outside, but that safety is like, no, we're going to guard that. Look at that. Nowhere, no, not there. Tua looks away from it. Now he got double team at the bottom. Tyreek is the guy, maybe we take a shot, but that's even closed up right now. The truth is, this is what's frustrating for me with this offense, not the player. Let me get this straight. I'm not mad at Tua, the player. I'm mad at the offense because the offense is built to, like, there's different quarterback play in this league. There's the quarterbacks that, and not the quarterback fault, but I know this is what McDaniel is teaching him because he got limitations and you got to do it this way because of his limitations. This is your first read. Look at it. If it's not there, you go here. But there's other quarterbacks that look at the defense. Got it. If they're playing it like this should be your first read. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense to some of y'all. Some quarterbacks, automatic, no matter what the pre-snap defense is, my first read, my second, third, fourth. There's some, very few, but the good quarterbacks that read defense, they look at the defense, and the defense is telling them what their first read is. The defense is automatically telling them what the first read is. Because to me on this, you got stacked receivers at the bottom of the screen, and you got one of them that's literally 10 yards off. And as soon as you snap that ball, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Tyreek is just literally in the seam, wide open. And it ain't to a fault. I'm making sure we get this straight. But advanced quarterbacks, what they're doing is they're communicating to Tyreek pre-snap right here, right when he get that look, you're hot. You're potentially hot, depending on what that linebacker does. Bam, Tyreek, if he told him that, Tyreek will have his eyes to him right now. So the reality is Buffalo just played the heck out of this. Buffalo was all over it. This isn't so much the quarterback. This is Buffalo. Because we can't expect our quarterback to be doing that type of reading right now. That's some veteran stuff. I don't expect Herbert and Burrow to be doing that right now. Not at a high level. They may do some things like that. But it's the scheme. It's our offense. The defenses have figured us out. This is why I was telling y'all, stop getting on Skyler. The Jets knew our offense. Skyler played a heck of a job when you really, a game when you really think about it. If you go watch the Jets film, Skyler played a heck of a game when you go watch that Jets film. They had everything covered just about. And he still was making majority of the right reads. I'm just saying that was a stacked receiver situation. That's I'm looking over there first. But I also understand the playmaker in open space. All right, next possession, because we kicked the field goal on that. Dang, how we got the ball right back? What did they do? Oh, there was a 71-yard run. Oh, okay. So we ran the ball 71 yards. Breaking tackles. He was beasting, y'all. He was beasting. Big time. Next play, 1-yard run up the middle. Next play, 2nd and 3. Pause. They're playing zone again, by the way. This play is designed to have both of the speedy wide receivers clear out the defense and run right through it, and Sherfield or whoever that is sneaks out the backfield and hopefully is wide open. But they all over it. So this is the one where they say we were trying to hit Waddle, but Tyreek got his hands on it. And the snowballs came. I want to see that play again, but I want to see it in a different view. Yeah, give me a second. All right, here we go. This is the run up the middle. All right. I don't know why the next one is behind the scenes. All right, Tua looking down the middle at the safety. Now he looking, steps up. Now they say this one was for, oh my gosh, what did I just do? TD, what time we start at who's starting quarterback? I mean, you still ain't gonna find out. You're just gonna know the status of everybody. Is Tua in stage this? Is Teddy hurt? Is Skyler the guy? That's the stuff you're gonna find out. All right, this is what I wanted to see. The ball is just hitting Tyreek's hand, and everybody say, "Oh, it's trying to go to Waddle." That's good defense by the defender, by the way. Here's what, and this is what I be trying to tell people. This is what I was arguing with people about this play. If I can get a good quality on it, it's probably the best I'm gonna get. Yeah, I mean, this might be the best I can get. This is what I'm trying to tell people. If you're going to Waddle, you got to lead that ball out a little bit more towards the sideline, because by the time it gets to Waddle, like right now, it's a perfect direction towards Waddle, but people don't understand geometry. It looks like it's a perfect strike to Waddle right now, but in another half a second, it's going to look like it would have been if Tyreek would have never touched this. In another half a second, it's going to look like it would have been a perfect strike for the DB. People are like, oh, that was going to Waddle, and it looked like it was going right in his hands. It's not at Waddle yet. Tyreek is just touching it. In the next frame, Tyreek has already ran past it. You see? Look at Tyreek now. I mean, look at Waddle now. Waddle knew if Tyreek didn't touch that ball, he would be reaching back for it. That's why his body in that weird position, trying to fight through the corner. That's good defense by Buffalo. And that's a difficult pass for Tyreek to catch. Next play. Oh, gosh. All right, here we go. This is the one with Sherfield. That was a wobbly pass. So this is what I was trying to tell y'all real time during the game. Look at that separation, that gap. We never needed to put this down in the dirt. We never needed to put this ball down in the dirt. Sherfield, we would love for him to make this difficult catch, but we never needed him to put it down in the dirt like that. Tyreek did a good job clearing that out, by the way. Tyreek cleared that opportunity out. You see what I'm saying? Look at Sherfield creeping over. We never needed to do that. If you really look at it now, we never needed to. Couldn't catch it. Difficult TD bias. Call it what you want. We ain't getting points. We're not getting points. Yeah, you want them to catch it, but how about let's make it easier for them to catch? Like, why is that so hard for some of y'all to just say, yeah, let's put some onus on Sherfield. You got to bail your guy out, but also let's make it easier for him. They're in zone coverage, handoff, nice. Ooh, I look like that was a bigger lane, but it closed. Exactly, walk in touchdown with a good pass. Next play, zone coverage. Tyreek identifies. Oh no, this same run. Next play. Oh, terrible quality. See if we can get better. We got man coverage. Every time they run this man coverage, it's tough. Look at it. Everybody guarded. Tyreek on the outside, incomplete. Tight coverage. Now, let me ask y'all a question in the comment section. When we played the Lions, the Bears, and the Browns, did we see coverage like this? Or did we see wide open receivers? Answer me in the comment section. When we played the Lions, the Bears, the Browns, did we see wide open receivers or did we see coverage like this? Come on now. Answer the question. And this is what I'm talking about. You wonder why some of us wasn't sold on the 300 and 400 yard games, the 3 touchdown, no interception games. You wonder why we weren't sold. This is why, because when you play good competition and they blanket in these receivers, everything looks bad. Like we barely getting anything. Luckily, we running the ball well. Luckily, we're running the ball well in this game so far. And then all of a sudden, we get 1 or 2 big plays, and it's like, oh, we're having a great day all of a sudden. No, you lucked out and got 1 or 2 plays against them. Lucky for us, all it takes is 1 or 2 plays to look like we're having a decent day. But you sold on 152 yards, huh? No. I'm sold on 152 yards in coverage like this the entire game. See, when we score points on Buffalo in this game, it was the rare times we caught them sleeping on their defense. We finally, remember that one across the middle to Waddle? Finally got him in the zone coverage and got him across the middle. But when they run in this coverage, we absolutely do nothing. When we played the Jets, they were like this the whole game. The entire game, the Jets were on it. We luckily took advantage of Buffalo whenever they slipped up. They own it for 7 plays, slip up 1. Own it for 7 plays, slip up on 1. Luckily, we got them on them slips. Go watch the Jets film. Jets were on it all day. Receivers were barely open. Gesicki was open twice across the middle for a 4-yard check down. And one of them, to be fair, he still got it to him just later than we'd like. But no, we're going to have to watch some Lions game film soon. so we could talk about how wide open these guys are compared to this real tight defense. That's what we're going to have to do. Who said Tua's officially out? Is that true, y'all? Can y'all confirm? Can y'all confirm that? Give me a second. Dang. McDaniel says Skyler is the starting quarterback. Bridgewater still working to prepare himself to be capable on Sunday. Just mean as the backup. It is what it is, man. Let's continue on this film. Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all, listen to let me see, what time is it? It's 11:41. I have an important, very important phone call that I got to take. Opportunity for me, a deal, a big time opportunity for this channel. I need to take this phone call. Let's reconvene at noon, which is literally in like 19 minutes. Let's reconvene. Okay. We'll get back together at noon and we'll continue this. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I got to take this call. Okay.